Tensions between Washington and Caracas have continued to rise as the White House intensifies its campaign against suspected Venezuelan drug smuggling boats. The administration describes the effort as a necessary response to criminal networks that feed narcotics into the United States, but critics warn that the strategy is drifting into an undeclared conflict. President Donald Trump has reinforced that pressure with a series of public warnings directed at Nicolás Maduro, signaling that all options remain available. Asked how far he was prepared to go to remove Maduro from power, he responded with deliberate ambiguity, offering only the assertion that his days are numbered. When pressed on whether he could rule out a full American ground invasion of Venezuela, he said he would not rule in or out any action and added that he simply does not talk about specific operational possibilities. That refusal to outline limits has fueled debate in Washington, where lawmakers are increasingly concerned that the campaign could broaden into military escalation without the constitutional process required for initiating war. Among those voicing the strongest objections is Senator Rand Paul, who has repeatedly emphasized that any military action beyond immediate self-defense requires authorization from Congress. As Paul put it, "I kind of like to obey this thing called the Constitution." He argued that the president does not have the authority to unilaterally take the country into war, and that Venezuela, however troubled, has not attacked the United States. Any conflict undertaken without congressional approval, he said, would be both unconstitutional and unnecessary. The senator argued that history is filled with presidents who have acted without proper authorization, citing examples across decades, but insisted that such precedents do not justify repeating the same choices. In his words, 10 wrongs don't make a right. He noted that the framers of the Constitution were clear and unanimous. The power to declare war rests exclusively with Congress. Paul also expressed concern that some within the administration may be pushing for a more aggressive approach than the president himself originally supported. He said he had admired Trump's past opposition to regime change conflicts and hoped those instincts would prevail, but he feared that certain advisors could steer the United States toward a war of choice rather than necessity.